2.5 years ago, I was at Arthur Ashe Stadium at the US Open in New York, and I got to see a great match. Rebecca Marino, this kid from Vancouver, Canada, playing against Venus Williams, one of the most famous tennis players of all time. Center court, the US Open, second round. It was an amazing day. Marino nearly upset Venus that day, and really, that day represented the peak of Rebecca Marino's tennis career. Funny thing about that day too was, as I sat in that stadium and there were thousands of people there, it was a pretty supportive environment. People were shouting out encouragement to Venus and shouting out encouragement to Rebecca, and the crowd was loving the fact that this kid was really pushing the superstar as hard as she'd ever been pushed. It was a fabulous day. But what happens when Arthur Ashe Stadium turns into social media stadium, where instead of 10,000 people in a crowd around you, largely shouting out encouragement, you've got people not only encouraging you, but calling you fat, calling you lazy, calling you a loser because you lost the game, and other things. That, of course, is what happened to Rebecca Marino. This is what came out earlier this week when she talked about what cyberbullying had done to her, how she would look for her name online because that's what we do, and she was really upset by what she found. So now Rebecca Marino has shut herself out from Twitter, she's shut herself out from Facebook, and now she's stepped away from tennis. The fact is, the internet can be an ugly, ugly place. Just a couple of weeks ago, there was a Facebook page run by a Chicago Bears fan. On it, he ran a photo of a former Green Bay Packers cheerleader named Caitlin Collins. And on the picture, the caption on the picture read, "Like if you think the Green Bay Packers have the worst cheerleaders in the NFL." The comments that ran off the picture were abhorrent. And so Caitlin Collins turned to social media in the form of YouTube the way Amanda Todd, the BC teen, did before her suicide last year. Marino's not the only pro athlete who suffered recently from social media abuse. Why, there's Malcolm Subban, the junior goalie who played for Canada at the recent World Junior Championship. Malcolm Subban, if you looked at Twitter or looked on Facebook, was blamed for Team Canada not doing well at the championship. And in fact, the racism that was thrown his way was almost indescribable. The same thing happened to the Washington Capitals' Joel Ward. You might recall he scored an overtime goal that propelled the Capitals to a victory over the Boston Bruins in last year's playoffs. Joel Ward, who is also black, just was subjected to incredible, endless array of racist abuse. It would be unfair to suggest that cyberbullying is the main reason Rebecca Marino is stepping away from tennis. But she's done a good thing. She's helped make the issue more prominent. She's highlighted the bad, boorish, and toxic behavior of anonymous monsters all over the world. And she's reminded us that just as we shouldn't deliver the abuse, we shouldn't take it either. Kudos, Rebecca, for shutting down your Twitter and Facebook accounts. You've got a great support system. It's something that will carry you forward. You were fun and insightful on Twitter, and I'll miss that. But you're better off without it.